Alrighty, guys. So just checking the volume there. We've got some really interesting stuff going on in the tree line here. I'm going to show you what I'm dealing with, and this is how I've been reviewing the research on a weekly basis from the beginning. As we get better equipment, we get better footage. That means I can review better details. Right now, I'm shooting at 60 frames per second. That's 60 FPS. And I'm using an Osmo with this. This camera is supported by a gimbal, and there's just so much movement. There's little ones and big ones moving all through this footage. Look at this, guys. Watch up in this area, this area, this area, and then there's two, it appears. One's going down and one's coming up, and it's like they're up and down. Watch this. Right in here and right in here. Watch this. Whoop, 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 whoop. What do we got going on here? Watch this. Let me throw a little light on that for you. Let me separate this part of the clip. And right here, I will put a little spot for us. And we'll take a look, man. We'll see what's going on. But, just looking at the clip itself and everything that I've seen, it appears that there are some very serious individuals in this tree line, and quite a few of them. I'm letting that render, but we're just looking at it. You can see this movement is phenomenal, man. There's guys ducking. One guy's coming up right here, and you can kind of see where his little eyes are, and he's got the pointy head. This is a little Sasquatch, man. Here's a miniature. And then right behind him, see, this is the head, right? Right behind him, you can see the eyes and then, some structure back in here. You got some palm fronds shining, and there's somebody right here. I mean, it's amazing footage, man. Look at this. He comes up, and the other guy goes down. It's crazy. Right in here, there's a smaller one, and it's kind of back in there too. And you can see this thing. Its head is right here. Now, what I'm going to do is adjust a little bit of the exposure on this and see if we can bring some of these details to life in that background. Now we're going to watch and we're going to see. I know I got one here. I can see his two little eyes, one here and one here. And, he's just behind this little leaf here. We got a little juvie, and he's out there getting in trouble. And then there's a little guy right here. Watch this. I don't know if that made it worse or better. I think that actually made it worse. But you can see a little more. And there's some movement over here, too. There's some interesting stuff. Watch between these two trees right here as I shift frames. Look at this. Look at this movement. We got something going down and something coming up in that part of it. Just in that one section. There's an individual in between those trees watching us, and he's coming up as I move. But we've also got movement right here. So what does this tell me? From a research standpoint, guys, look at this. It looks like bobbleheads coming up. 1, 2, 3. They're all over the place, guys. Look at this. Snaking through here. And these things are just moving everywhere. You got the little brothers right there. Little glowing eyes. Listen, this is the kind of stuff that, I look at it and I get blown away sometimes because I'm like, you can look at this, right? Watch this area right here, guys. Watch this. Look at that movement right in there. Look at this huge bulge right here in the bushes suddenly moving. You can see this. Watch right here, right here. And this is moving this way. And what else is going on? What else is going on is this. Watch this, guys. Yep. What's this? Here, I'm going to let it play. Zip. All of a sudden he comes in. Rewind it, play it again. Rewind it, play it again. There's somebody, and he's zipping through this tree line as all this is happening, and all that stuff I just showed you. This guy's a little further to the right, and he's moving towards that group that's all ducking that I just showed you. He's in the tree line. Look at him. Look at how smooth. Whoosh. Right at the tree. Whoosh. Right there. That's the individual's face. Now, yeah, it's blurry, man, but look, we're establishing something right now that's going to pay off at the end of this research video. Look at that movement. Boom, he snaps right in next to the tree in real time. Now, this is 1% speed in real time. This guy's a blur in the tree line. He literally zips behind those 3 trees and appears right here. I mean, it's unbelievable, the speed of this guy. Just boom, and he's there. Watch this. Boom. We're gonna show it again. That's him. He just came from over here to over here. But he's traveled 35 feet in the tree line. Look at this. Look at this movement. Watch the spot. Here's the spot. It's over there. This is it in real time. That's how fast he does it. That's real time. He's right there. He's right there. He's right there. He's right there. You're going to be able to see it as he arcs in the hop, right in the middle. The color changes as he passes through right there. Now he lands. Boom, there he is. This dude is traveling through this tree line. You can see where he landed. He's right here. Now it's dark and he's coming through and he lands. You'll see it darken right here. Watch. Boom. He's coming through. Boom. He lands. Spot. Dark. Right here. Beginning. Arc, landing. Beginning, arc, landing. Beginning, arc, landing. This dude's traveled like 30 feet in, I don't know, 2-3 hops. I mean, this guy's traveling some distance, man. I've been back in there. I know this place like the back of my hand. I've even filmed in 3D in there. Okay? What this guy's doing is incredible. Absolutely incredible. But watch all this, because what happens is right here where he lands, he's going to set up. Look at it. That's real time right there. Look at that. Right here and right here. That's how fast that individual is going through that tree line. Folks, you have no idea what's going on in the bushes around you. Trust me. The hairy flash has got it all under control. Trust me. This is probably a more natural tone of what's in there. You can see him hop. Watch. There he is here. This is some of the symmetry, some of the actual parts. You can see movement. There's a lot of stuff going on, and now he's in this area, and he's setting up to take a look at me. Now he's traveled. There's actually another one right in here. You can see some color. He's over here, but there's a bunch of. We saw this is the same section of trees they were ducking in, right in here. All through this back area, they're peeking, and those ducking guys. But this dude right here, this is who we want to watch. We're going to start seeing his eyes appear and his nose. There's his eyes, and you can literally see that nocturnal retina, that light reflecting eyeball. You can see him right there. Oh. We're gonna have to stop that, man. We gotta review that a little bit better. Okay, right there. So I want to go over this. This is something that I'm seeing now. I'm seeing what appear to be some ear formations on these guys. This is a 7-foot individual right here. This is a 6-foot line right here, folks. This dude's in a creek bed, but he's up close to the edge of this, and I'd say that puts him. Probably right around 6.5, 7 feet is what I'm guessing. There is an incline right there, but he's probably only a foot or so down the incline if he's right up on the palmettos in this area, right? So he's on the edge of them. But I'm having difficulty with this head here. This resembles what I caught in the tree line in the other video, like a week ago. But this is on the ground now. And this creature is a part of what we're filming here. And to me, it's disturbing. Now, this is what it actually looked like. Let's just stop that. Here it is. This is natural. And you're going to see this thing? Here it is right here. You're going to see it. Oh, yeah? Okay. This looks like this is stick, right? We know this is stick. But coming in here, you got this dude, and it just looks like a part of some of the branches, right? Look. Here's a branch coming down, and then he just looks like he's a part of the branch. But if you turn the lights on and you get in there, what you see is big bulging eyes and some weird, this is a weird creature. And we're catching it in several different positions here, man. Doing the film review, we're going to see some really interesting stuff with this guy. In the end of this, and I'm going to, the footage of the breakdown here is incredible. I mean, you're staring at this thing. You got both eyes. Here's the light reflecting nocturnal stuff going on in the eyes there. Here's the base of the nose, the underside, and then you can see right here's the little ball on the bridge going up, and you've got your brow ridges, and you've got some stick coming through, and you can see that right there, and it just continues, right? It's on the exact angle at the back of the tree. That's stick, right? So that stick is in front of his head. He's behind that stick, right? And it's interesting, but there is something next to him. Let's take a look at that. That is just an awesome shot too, man. It's a great shot. I saw the blur of these creatures moving in that in that section of the tree line. I didn't actually see this guy run up like he did. And he did run. He ran up and zipped behind a tree, and he jumped and hopped twice. And he traveled a considerable distance, 30, 40 feet, something like that. But you can see this face, And he's just watching. He's just watching. There he is, looking back and forth on it. You can see him. He's in there watching. And it's fascinating, Let me put a crop on this. Let's take a look a little bit closer. There we go. There it is. Okay, and you can see the bone structure, right? This is cheek. This is the bottom side of that orbit. It'd be, the cheekbone. And you've got the heavy brow and the real deep set eyes right here. It's the underside of the nose. This creature is built for the swamps, man. Upper lip would be in this area, and then the mouth somewhere right in here. We've been shooting this creature in this tree line to the extent that I have literally painted this creature. I believe this is it. This is the one. I saw this thing on another day. This exact one. And so anyway, let's take a look at this little guy that's going to be pushing his way in. You got the head right here, and this is going to be the brow, right? And what you're going to do is you're going to be able to see this guy really well. I mean, this is cool. Look at, you can even see there's some eye. There's a little eye shine coming off of that. This other guy's down here, and there's a stick and some other weird stuff coming through here. But you can see this monkey's got perfect little monkey face. Let's make an adjustment on the contrast and bring some of that light out of it. And let's see if we can get it to where, it's a little, you can see, you got the primate, non-human primate bone structure with that long upper lip, that relic hominoid kind of stuff, that old country stuff, man. And the exaggerated cheekbone. It looks like you got a little eyebrow going here, and possibly another one on that side, So we go back at times, and we have to reevaluate some of the stuff that we see. Earlier, we thought some of this was stick coming through, and it may be still. He could be behind it, like we adjusted before. It could be, some kind of a knot, and it looks like there's a stick or a branch broken here, but that remains to be seen. But anyway, I got a really bad cold, and I'm doing the best I can here. But look at the motion on this. Look at this. Look at that eye shine. Pops, man, and it goes away. And you can see him. He's right there, that monkey. Like I said, 6 foot line. It's a 7 foot individual. This is a different type than even homeboy right next to him. He's all squeezed in, trying to look at me, and this guy's pushing right here. Their heads are butted up against each other. This is a brow ridge against this dude's eye and his brow. You can see his cheekbone right here is pressed up against this dude's face right here. So you got 2 of them squeezing in, man. Let me make an adjustment if I can. I don't think I can. No, not right there. I can probably do it right here, though. Yeah, I think I can get this one. Here we go. Now we can actually get a look at both of them a little bit better. I'm going to let that render. And that's going to be about it for today, guys. We're going to take one last look at this as it renders, and there it is. You can see this is the guy we reviewed, the gray guy that hopped through. and he came to this area, or it could be this one. It's one of these two. You know, now that I think of it, this one is on this side, and he came from this side. I bet you this is him. This guy was probably right there, but you know, you saw the video, and so there it is, man. Welcome to crypto reality. Hell yeah. You can see this thing's face really good right here, man. You know, pushing each other in and out of the way, as I'm sure, you know, probably happens quite a bit with these younger ones. You can see his face really well. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Hopefully without a cold.